Hello and welcome to another edition of Conspirator Brock's Pull List. This is my pull list for the week of December 9th, 2015. Big, decent week, so let's get into it. First up we have Batman 47. I'm a little behind on it, but I've been enjoying Batman from Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. If you have not read it, I highly recommend you do, but really looking forward to it. Batman is one of the books that actually had a Harley's Little Black Book variant. So you can go to your local shop and pick up the polybagged Batman, and you get an opportunity to get an Alex Ross cover, which is this fantastic cover right here. Now you'll either get the color version like this, you'll get the black and white version, or you'll get the sketch version of this book. Now the thing is our copies of a lot of them were damaged, so you'll have to check with your local comic book shop, because there were some complaints about the Harley Quinn ones as well, from last week. Hold on, I got a cat attacking a wire. So they basically will have, we're gonna get some new ones in, but I grabbed them so you guys could see them, but they're like bent funny along the spine, so yeah, who knows. Cool Alex Ross cover though, fun times with all that. Next up we have Batman and Robin Eternal number 10. I still have to read issues 1 through 9, and now 10. A little behind, but I'll get caught up eventually. Next up is a fun title. My buddy Mitchell was asking if this was coming out. Hold on. There we go. Let me pass that off to the lovely lady that you can't see right now. It's the Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 of 6. Batman's teaming up with the Ninja Turtles. We'll see if it's any good. I haven't been reading the Ninja Turtle stuff since IDW has taken it over. I've heard good things, and I've heard some not so good things. Ninja Turtles used to be my thing when I was like a little kid. I'm not too big on it now, but we'll see where it goes from here. Next up is Catwoman number 47. I like this cover. It kind of reminds me of the later covers of Catwoman before she was canceled before the New 52, so it was kind of cool to see that. Not really sure about her mask, though. It looks like it's kind of lost the chin part or lost the all the way around part, but we'll see. I don't know. Who knows? Next up is Constantine number 7, and the Swamp Thing is appearing, so I'm excited to see Swamp Thing back since we haven't had a Swamp Thing book, which is sad because that was really good, and if you haven't read it, you should go read it because Swamp Thing from the New 52, awesome, awesome stuff. That's also by Scott Snyder and Jeff Lemire towards the end. Next up is DC's Digital First, DC Comics Bombshells number 6. This is chapters 16 through 18 digitally. I've read a couple of them and enjoyed them. Love the statues, so I'm getting the series. We'll see how far it goes. Next up is Detective Comics number 47. This is Robin War Part 3. Robin War Part 2 is actually Grayson's issue this week, which I'll get to later. It's on the read list. So yeah, I'm behind on a Detective. I need to get caught up with it, and I need to get caught up with that Robin War stuff, but, you know, I'll get to it eventually. Next up, we have Earth 2 Society number 7. I'm a few issues behind on this, but I've enjoyed the Earth 2 stuff, so we'll see where that goes. Next up is a book that was spoiled for me, Justice League Darkseid War Lex Luthor. If you're wondering why it's Darkseid and you're not seeing Lex Luthor, well, there's a reason for that, and I won't spoil it for you, but yeah, you'll have to read Justice League Darkseid War to figure it out, so apparently I need to get caught up. Next up, we have Ninjax number 10. Really enjoyed this book from Valiant. I've been reading it about an issue or two behind, but for the most part, it's good stuff. Next up, we have Starfire number 7. She's side by side with Grayson. Yeah, which is going to be an interesting mix, considering in the old universe they were a thing. Next up, we have the new Suicide Squad number 15. For those of you who love Suicide Squad, this book's been okay. If you really want to get into Suicide Squad, Volume 2 of the original stuff is out this week. Can't remember what the name of the trade is, but the second Suicide Squad volume is out finally. I think it's the Nightingale Odyssey is what it's called. But yeah, if you want to read the old stuff by John Ostrander, I have all of it ready to get bound. I just need to finalize my mapping, so I'm going to enjoy it that way But you can enjoy it in trade because they're finally releasing it. Next up is Telos. I don't remember if this is on my pull list or not. It's been so long since it's been out, but I love Validus. So, yeah, Validus was on the cover. I was like, I'll check that out. If I don't have the other ones, oh well. I just got it for Validus. Next up, we have Unity number 25. It's the Supersized Spectacular issue. It's great that Unity's reached 25 issues. I really enjoy the series. It's a really, really good book, especially with kind of the Avengers feel to it, JLA feel to it. It's a good team book from Valiant. Next up is Brian K. Vaughan's We Stand on Guard number 6. I believe this is the last issue of this story, so I'm about 1 or 2 issues behind, so I need to get caught up, but looking forward to it. I know Brian K. Vaughan did come out with Private Eye, a straight-to-graphic novel book that was out last week in hardcover. I was tempted to get it when I saw it in the previews, but then I actually saw how they released it, and it's a long version, short, or hardcover. It's not a tall standard hardcover, so I'm like a little put off by it. So I didn't pick it up. But I did pick up the other Harley Little Black Book variant this week, which was Green Arrow number 47. I'm just picking up the color ones. This will be the copy of Green Arrow that I read because it's on my read list technically. So yeah. So that's it for the pull list. Again, those are the titles that I buy to bring home to put in my collection because I like them that much. Yeah, and sometimes I'm just crazy for variant covers and stuff like that. So, sorry, cat's trying to attack my feet and bite me. Here, give me that thing. Let me see. This is the culprit right here. Right here. This thing right here. This cute little thing is trying to attack me. You, right there. Say hi to the viewers. No? Okay. Go that way. Alright, so let's get on to the read list. These are the titles that I read to stay caught up and blah 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 with everything, so let's get right into it. First up is Amazing Spider-Man number 4. Have not really been impressed with Amazing Spider-Man since the all-new, all-different stuff. I know he's doing his Batman Inc. Oh, sorry, it's really late. Batman Inc. thing, but again, we'll see if it works out. Next up, we have Back to the Future number 3. Looks like we get to see some dinosaurs, and Doc and Marty are going to deal with dinosaurs. Or at least Doc is. So, yeah, that's interesting enough. The cat's really, I guess, recording videos is catnip for the cat. So it really wants to. If you hear a jingling, that's because my fiance is wonderfully trying to distract the cat and keep the cat away from me, so I can record this video. So next up, we have Black Knight number 2. I read number 1. It was okay. I'm going to read issue 2, see if it catches my interest or keeps me interested to keep reading. But, sorry, you can have another drink. You can, I don't know if it's going to continue to be on my read list. I was not really impressed with issue 1. Next up, we have Contest of Champions number 3. First 2 were so I'm not sure if that one's going to stay on the pull list. Or sorry, the read list, very much longer. Next up is Grayson 15. This is Robin War Part 2. So I think you would have to read the Robin War one-shot that was out last week. Oh, man. Sorry. Tired. And then read Grayson 15 and then read Detective 47. I don't know if the Batman Eternal stuff has anything to do with it or if it leads into it. I know Red Hood and Red Hood and Arsenal was out, and that's a tie-in book this week. I don't read the book anymore, so but it is a Robin War tie-in. So if you're wanting to get the Robin stuff, make sure you check out that one too. Next up, we have Guardians of the Galaxy number 3. Looks like Gamora and Drax are going at it again. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not impressed with the Guardians. They have way too many books. The continuity doesn't make sense. I think you read the one book and you're fine. If you read multiple, it's all confusing. Next up, we have all new Hawkeye number 2. Looks like he's going to be facing off against the Mandarin. So we're going to see how well that goes for him. But that Jeff Lemire, it's great stuff. I like it. So yeah. Next up is a Peter Milligan book called New Romancer number 1. It's a pretty good title. Let's check it out. Oh, sorry. Next up, we have a new number 1 from Marvel. It's Scarlet Witch number 1 by James Robinson. I'm curious. I like James Robinson, so we'll see how that goes. Then next up, we have Secret Wars 8 of 9. 7 was horribly abysmal, and so hopefully 8 redeems itself a little bit. 9 has been pushed back until January. Ow! What are you doing? Hold on. I got a attack cat down here. Come here. Hold on. Ugh. Okay. All right. You want to here? You just stay right here, and we'll finish the pull list. What was I talking about? Secret Wars. So 9 has been delayed until January 13th. Hopefully that doesn't get pushed back any further. That's not nice. So yeah. Next up we have Spider-Man 2099, number 4. Yes, I'm blocking it. Ha 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 ha. You can't. There, stay right there. Ow. Spider-Man 2099, number 4. I like Spider-Man 2099. It's been fun. I've been enjoying it. It's good stuff. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. It's fun. Next up is Star Trek Green Lantern, the Spectrum War, number 6 of 6. So we're finishing off the Star Trek Green Lantern crossover that's going on. I've been enjoying the story, so hopefully it finishes out really good. Next up is Star Wars Annual number 1. Yes, Star Wars finally gets an annual. So it's written by Kieran Gillen. Hopefully it's as good as Jason Aaron's stuff on Star Wars. Next up is The Ultimates number 2. The first one didn't really impress me. I know Ryan really enjoyed it, and they're tackling these weird and big issues, kind of like Authority or planetary kind of stuff. We'll see if it keeps my interest, but yeah. Next up is The Uncanny Avengers number 3. It looks like Cable's joining the team, or Cable's a bad guy, or something. We'll see. But I have not been impressed with The Uncanny Avengers, the team that's being financed by Deadpool merchandise. And next up is a new number 1 from Image called The Violent. I was curious. Check it out. See what it's like. There's a couple other titles that came out this week that I wasn't able to pick up. A couple of them I just kind of brushed over. But Birthright number 12 did come out. I'm reading that currently in trade. So once I get back on getting the trades, I'll just go to that. But I wanted to let you guys know that Birthright number 12 came out. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Christmas is coming up soon, so remember, if you just get through the holidays, that's all I'm going to say. But I did whip out my Christmas holiday decorations. If you notice the beautiful Harley Quinn seasonal bombshell statue, I'll actually grab it for you to show her off. This I got last year, came out after Christmas. But that's a nice little bombshell Harley Quinn. I don't have the actual bombshell Harley Quinn. I need to get it. But that one's a chunk of change. But this one was very nice. I'm so happy I got it. At least just for holiday decorations. It's a fun thing. And then today I actually saw this at the GameStop. And so I decided to get the little holiday Baby Groot Funko figure. So, yeah. Those are my Christmas decorations that will go back in the Christmas box once the holiday season is over. So hopefully it's a good holiday for me, and hopefully it's a good holiday for you. I'll be back next week with next week's pull list, and then I'll have another pull list the week of Christmas. I am going to see Star Wars, yes, on the 17th, so I'm really excited to see that. I'm hopefully going to be able to post a video up about my kind of reaction to it and stuff like that for you guys. I am we're recording a special Star Wars holiday episode of the Comic Conspiracy podcast, which we just finished recording episode. I don't know. We just finished episodes tonight. I haven't been on it 2 weeks, so I kind of forgot the numbering. But yeah, you can check that out. We review the Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice new trailer and talk about the Flaro crossover that happened this past week. So a lot of cool stuff. So again, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You can leave comments down below. Do appreciate those to all the guys that do post comments. Thank you. Sorry if I'm not too engaging right now. It's hectic and everything's busy going on in my life, but I do appreciate it. To everyone who watches, again, thank you. You can help support me and my fellow conspirators at Conspirator on Comic Conspiracy Podcast through Patreon. If you go to Patreon/Comic Conspiracy, you can, for a little $1 a month, you can help us with the hosting and get pizza and all that fun stuff. So we do appreciate it for all of our backers who help us out through there. You can also help the shop out by buying your comics digitally through Comics Conspiracy. If you go to digital.comicsconspiracy.biz, or if you go to comicsconspiracy.biz and click the digital button, that'll take you to our Comixology site. Or if you are actually on or on my blog, any of the links to books will take you to the Comics Conspiracy digital storefront for that item. So yeah, and I hear that Amazon is linked, you can now sign in with your Amazon account to Comixology. So I'm curious to see if that's a link thing or if it's like a separate, but we'll see. Somebody's really excited to finish out the podcast. So, or not the podcast, the video. Ow! Jeez. It's like, vicious little bastard. What is wrong with you? Alright, okay, I got you. And you pulled my wire off. Thanks, that's great. Okay, so, thanks again for watching. Yeah, I'll see you next week. And the cat, the name, Banana Anna. That's the name of this cat. You're vicious. What is wrong with you? Huh? Huh? Say bye. Can you say bye? Say bye. No? Alright. Thanks. I'll see you next week.